First is sponsored by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Big show. Started slow, ended up with a W as the Bucks down the Vikings, who some people have going all the way to the Super Bowl.
My first fantasy week L.
Yeah, that looked good yesterday.
Brew, just because a team loses one game doesn't mean they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, let's talk about the winner.
Baker looked good yesterday, though.
Chiefs lost the game. Here's Baker after the game.
Good test for us for our first match. So, yeah, we're going to grow. We're going to get better
Miracle
offensively. We have a long way to go, but we'll take all the wins we can get. It's extremely hard in this league.
Oh, short soundbite. Brew, have you come around on Baker?
Come around on Baker. No, what I give him 7 weeks?
7 weeks.
Kyle Trask will be the starter in 7 to 8.
You still believe
8 to
that?
9. Yes.
No, 8 to 9.
Absolutely.
Now we're up to 9.
No,
We're gonna
week
keep
8,
adding to
week
it.
10 to 12.
Week 8.
He will be the starter midway through the season. And look, you know what I did about a month and a half ago on vacation? I went golfing.
Here we go.
All right, in Martha's Vineyard, I went golfing.
Oh, nice.
And my first shot, coach, up in the air, 200 yards, which for me is good.
Yeah.
200 yards, right in the middle of the fairway, and I'm thinking, I got this.
Yeah.
Finally,
We've all
I
been
got
there.
the hang of it. I have
That first shot in golf, and then you're like,
And
oh,
you
this is
know
going to be
what?
the
We
best
only played
round I've
9
ever
holes. About 50
ever
strokes
had.
later, I realized, no, I'm still a bad golfer. All right?
Yep.
That's what this is, Nick. And you're jumping on the Baker Mayfield bandwagon.
No, I'm
just like I
driving
jumped on my own bandwagon after that first shot.
Okay.
And then I came back to earth, and Baker Mayfield is going to come back to earth. This is what you're raving about? Scoring 20 points on the freaking Minnesota Vikings? The team that was in the bottom 5 in points allowed last year.
We got a new defensive coordinator.
25 points a game they allowed last year.
Tampa.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Sorry.
They gave up. They were second worst pass defense in the league last year. 266 yards a game. And this graphic is going to knock your socks
we have
off.
graphics.
Look at this. What do these quarterbacks have in common, Nick?
They threw for more yards than Baker Mayfield.
No, not just more. They threw each of those. Look at that motley crew.
That was
each one of them threw for 300 plus yards against this
elections too.
300 yards. Baker didn't even throw for half.
Tell me about the midterms.
So you're
raving up because he threw for 140 against the Vikings.
Because at least you're not flip-flopping per usual. However, 2 points. The first one is, I am starting to doubt the veracity of this golf analogy. Because on Friday, it was a great shot on the 18th hole. Yeah. And now, it's a great opening drive on a front 9. So I don't know if this is real or not. What I do know is real are text messages. And I'm going to do something. This might be against the law.
That is against the law.
Here's the first thing first.
Feel good.
Group text. Brew texts me. Baker doing Baker things. I text back. What do you do? The Vikings just kicked the field goal. Brew, you might be an old person delay. Brew then texts 3 for 11, 12 yards.
That's what he was.
And then
like
says Carr hasn't
game.
started his dark horse MVP push because he even bothers with this dark horse MVP stuff on the weekend. From that moment forward, let's see how Baker
Carr was
did.
bad.
Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. From the moment after Brew's
They do a good. These guys do a good job at nitpicking types or like parts of the game, like Wilds with Mac Jones. It's like after they were down 16-0, from this point on, it's like, but they
yesterday. Looks like
you gotta take the full game into consideration.
Perfect football, up to and including
second half. Like, come on, what about the full game?
Salvaged the win, where he ran for a first and completed a 3rd and 10. And this whole, they scored 20 points. Well, the Tampa Bay Bucks last year, since you're so enamored with last year, played 18 games, 11 of which they couldn't score 20 points. And I think I remember who their quarterback was, a guy affectionately referred to as the former GOAT. And so all those things are to say, you're going to be wrong about Baker once again.
Once again,
like you were last year. Coach, you like this Baker Mayfield.
Well, first of all, I'm disappointed. I'm not including the group text.
Okay. All right.
Second of all, I will never text in the group text. So you don't need to invite me to that. Third of all, you golf once in what, a year?
Once a year.
Baker was the #1 draft pick. He did lead a team to the playoffs.
Did they win a playoff game?
They did win a playoff game.
How many years ago was that?
He has shown a lot of growth and maturity and resilience, and there's a lot. And yesterday I thought there was some extreme positives from a leadership perspective, and I do think you're right, Brew, that they would rather have Trask because it makes more sense financially. It makes more sense in terms of them drafting him.
There, Coach?
Because he's not better than Baker is right now. But these games, if Baker can win some of these types of games, your timeline is going to extend to week 12, week 13, because they're going to give him more and more of the benefit of the doubt.
Do you think Kyle Trask is going to be the starting quarterback at some point this season?
I think they would like him to be, but I think, but I'm gonna say, I am cheering for Baker to have success because I like the way he's changed and grown.
Drew, quickly, Bucks host Bears next week.
Uh-oh,
no,
smells like
that's
2-0,
a bad
buddy.
Team. They're playing a bad.
But I thought the Bucks were a bad team. I thought the Bucks had a terrible quarterback.
If the Bucks lose that game, like I said.
What? No, hold on. But if they don't,
it's happening either way.
Okay, if
because who they got after that?
The Bears are.
At some point, they got to start playing real teams.
Okay. What the Vikings won 13 games.
Nobody believes in the Vikings.
Oh, one score games though.
That's it.
Who'd you pick to win that game? Who'd you pick to win that game?
I think I'd say about that.
That sorry game.
Missed today's show? Well, it's just excellent. You can download it on the old podcast machine. And while you're at it, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're shy of 1 million. We need one final push. So, as the kids say, mash that subscribe button.
Mash it.
Aaron Rodgers will make his real New York debut tonight against Josh, Stefan, and the Bills. Jets fans.
I saw some earlier. Aaron Rodgers is 9-0.
He hasn't thrown for over 300 yards in
Monday Night Football
games.
How long's it been since Mac Jones did it, Wilds?
Like a 111 passer rating.
I was saving that.
23 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Later on during the game, maybe in the fourth quarter, when Aaron Rodgers stuck at 181.
And I don't know, the Bills don't got Von Miller right
what are
now.
you expecting tonight, Nick?
Listen, I think the Bills are going to win. I think I
think the Jets take this one.
offensive line is going to prove to be.
Time.
What?
I call it timeout.
Why?
A content timeout. Because you're kind of just letting a topic die on the vine, and I need to stop and call a timeout.
Okay.
You're rooting for the Bills tonight. I feel like we should discuss. It's a major moment in the show.
All right, so it's very funny you say that.
You're like, well,
because
I'm like, no, dude.
I'm a Chiefs.
He doesn't like either of these teams, though.
The only team I really root for is the Chiefs and, of course, the Prince.
Yeah.
But I root for.
Didn't talk about the Prince today, really.
And I picked the Bills.
He didn't have
the Bills
that
now.
great of a game yesterday.
And I texted my dear buddy Brent Hanks from Poker Goes, a diehard Bills fan, and I
should
said,
have killed the
I'm going to
Colts.
experience something I've never experienced tonight. Watching Josh Allen while rooting for him. I don't know what it's like. It's going to be but I will say this, Brew, this is what I'll say. Whoever wins tonight, if it's impressive, will be anointed as the best team in the conference.
Better than the Dolphins?
Yeah, because people don't fully believe in the Dolphins. Right. The Chiefs lost. The Bengals got their
I fully believe in the Dolphins. I think yesterday was crazy.
Nobody wants to acknowledge the Jags.
Baltimore didn't look phenomenal.
Baltimore didn't look good. I didn't think they looked great at all.
Everybody in all the
Whoever
pregame shows are
tonight,
picking the
if it's an
Chargers.
Impressive victory.
The Dolphins went up there and kicked their butts.
Is the AFC favorite? I got the Bills. You're obviously picking.
You might be surprised. I am picking the Jets tonight.
We're not.
And you guys know.
They say kick their butts because they don't have anybody like Eckler.
The Bills. I like the Bills too. I would like.
Raheem Mostert's pretty quick.
But anyway,
Eckler's just such a beast.
I've said throughout the preseason, the Jets
Mike Williams got hurt again, obviously. That's crazy.
Games, which is Buffalo and Dallas.
Anybody that has a
Dallas
fantasy
is really looking tough.
probably pretty upset right now.
That's looking like that's going to be a tough one to win. So I'm going. I think they win tonight, Nick. If they lose tonight, then you got to beat Dallas. If you don't win that,
if they win tonight and then they beat Dallas,
it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah,
then you got the
things are going to start going crazy in the media.
They better win tonight, or it could be ugly in a hurry.
You got the Bills by a lot.
I've got the Bills by 12.
12.
The only thing I'm worried about, I wonder if
I
Josh
swear, if that
can
happens, I will
force
be
feed
shocked.
Stefan, like early and often.
Shocked. I got the Jets winning this one by like a field goal or a touchdown. Who knows?
3 o'clock. It was just an excellent show. Watch it.